In this video, we're going to talk about 5 things that's going to help you grow in your detailing business. One is going to be reviews. The reason why I say reviews, it's going to be super beneficial to your business, and it's going to help you gain clientele in the long run and also boost your reputation. The platforms we highly recommend and use is going to be Yelp or Google for your detailing business.
What do you do in a situation where a client leaves you a bad review?
So if a client left us a bad review, we reach out to the client and try to find a solution. Usually that works. We had a client that he gave us a 1-star review. The reason being, it's just because we couldn't hear him on the phone. So we're up in the mountains and I told him, hey, can I call you back? And he was like, yeah, that's fine, cool. So, we're working out throughout the day and I just get a 1-star review. And it says like, oh, it doesn't want to talk to clients. So I reached out to him, I was like, hey man, I noticed you left me a bad review. Is there any way we could fix or resolve this situation? I'm a business owner, I'm trying to provide for my family, etc. And he kind of felt sympathy. He's like, you know what? I was having a bad day. So I gave you a bad review. So with that being said, I appreciate you reaching out. So what he did, he just removed the review. So it worked out for me. So let me know, how would you guys handle that situation? Would you guys respond to the client and try to resolve it, or would you just leave it as is? Drop it down in the comments below. I'm super interested to see what you guys come up with. Two is going to be clients. Clients are super crucial to your business. Without any clients, you're not going to have any business. You always want to provide good customer service for your detailing business. And with that being said, how I retain my clients is keep them on a weekly or bi-weekly schedule. And what that does is helps me build my cash flow and also book out for future appointments.
So do you prefer having weekly clients or larger jobs once a month?
With that being said, I would prefer weekly clients, because the reason being, you build reputation with the clients. They're always going to refer you to their buddies, but that large job is just going to be one-time kind of thing, and you could kind of get maintenance here and there, but I would pick weekly because it's going to be easier to keep the car and maintain it. 3 would be DI water. DI water is super important in your detailing business. I was blown away by the comments on how many people in my comments that don't use DI water. The reason being because you don't want to leave any water spots on your vehicles or on your clients' vehicles. DI water is a game changer for any detail that is detailing or is going to start detailing.
So to save money, why not just use your client's water?
It's always good to save money, but at the same time, I wouldn't use the client's water because it's unfiltered, and DI water is the way to go. Every city water is different. So with that being said, just stick with DI water. 4 is going to be pricing. It's going to be a big factor into your detailing business. So you always got to charge accordingly, and you always got to be profitable. It's super important to know what to charge based on your time, product, and distance.
So say you've quoted a client and then when you get to the job, it ends up being more work than you thought it would be. How would you go about telling the client that you need to upcharge them?
Yeah, so we had a client that wanted an interior detail, was $250. We got there and it was just a mess. There's pet hair, just a lot of work that needed to be done for the vehicle. So with that being said, we let the client know, hey, it's not going to be $250, it's going to be additional charge, and we have a breakdown on our website, or we always just give them breakdowns and just let them know so we don't have any miscommunication or any bad reviews on our platforms. So we walk them through the vehicle and it's going to be this price, and usually they agree upon it and then go from there. But you don't want to have a situation like that where you underquote someone, you're going to have to stay with it. I did have a client a long time ago. They had a car, it was a Tesla, and they had a full pet hair. I quoted them $50 to wash the car. And then I got there and they're like, oh, you said it's going to be $50. I want to stay at $50. And, she was like, you had good reviews, that's why I picked you. And so I had to keep it on that price because I already gave it to her. And it took me about almost 3 hours to wash the car. So with that being said, I lost money on that job because it took too long. 5, I like to talk about is overhead. You always want to keep your overhead down on your detailing business. With that being said, you don't want to start buying things that you don't need. A lot of details out there, they don't know how to differentiate between a want and a need. So I have a buddy out there, he's in San Francisco area. He bought a Roots polisher and it's cordless. It was almost $800. I told him, hey, don't buy that, just save your money, focus it on marketing or focus it on something else. But with that being said, he bought it and now he's trying to sell it. So I was like, bro, I told you not to buy the polisher. So for us as detailers, we do want the new things, we do want the new products, we do want the new polishers, the new machines. It feels like it's going to help us in our business. Maybe it does cut some time, but you always got to know what you want and what you need. So with that being said, for me, I pay for what works for me. So I have a system that I have and my employee uses as well. We have a system down and that's what works for us.
What is something that you regret buying?
So what I regret buying in my detailing business would be a polisher from Harbor Freight. The reason being because I was running that machine like if it was a Roops and it just kept breaking down on me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna spend the money and buy a quality product. So I bought the Roops, but not the cordless. I bought the regular Roops and it's still with me to this day. All right guys, so now we're wrapping the video. 5 things to help you boost your detailing business. If you guys like more detailing content like this, make sure to like, subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it.